Maybe you can tell me a little bit about Attitash and Wildcat, or do you want to talk about your background? Because it was really cool to find out where you've been. So
we could talk a little bit about Attitash and Wildcat. You know, today obviously is it's a national holiday. You know, as much as people, you know, it's the Super Bowl Sunday. I mean, it's just as big as Christmas. You know, practically for a lot of folks. You know, you get the wings, the beer on the table. I mean, there's a lot of planning that goes into today. But it's also one of the best days to go skiing, in my opinion, because, you know, to be honest, not a ton of people are, you know, out on the slopes. It is one of those days where, yes, as the ski industry, especially when the Patriots are in, Tom Brady has probably cost the ski industry thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, I should say, over the last 10 years.
Do you think he's cost them or brought people to the slopes doing the half?
I think, you know, I think that people do get out on the slopes. I think if you're a knowledgeable skier, it is one of those days where, yeah, you get more and more people out there. The years when the Giants and the Patriots were in the Super Bowl, as somebody who works for a company that has a bunch of resorts here in the Northeast, yeah, that one was always one that we were like, oh, that stinks even more because people would stay at home. But, you know, to get out on the slopes today, it's $35 at Attitash and Wildcat, so you get a discounted lift ticket. Yeah, you have less lift lines, but the skiing is phenomenal. It's mid-February. A lot of our resorts right now, Attitash is at 50 trails open. Wildcat is doing very well after we had kind of a up and down January. But we look like we're going to have 4 to 6 inches of snow rolling in today. You know, Wildcat could see upwards of 10 inches now. So it's you know, it's looking very good for us here in the future. Attitash is a really cool event coming up around President's Weekend. You know, it's called Attitash After Dark. And,
Attitash After Dark?
Yeah, it's this new event series that we've been doing, and we teamed up with Bud Light to offer it. So it's on, we had one on MLK Saturday. Yeah. We have one coming up on President's Day Saturday, and it features fireworks and Dave Matthews cover band called Crash. Yeah, so they're going to be performing. Actually, they're going to play 2 sets. They're going to play during the day in Ptarmigan's, and then we're going to break at 6:30. We have a huge fireworks show, and then it goes into a second set. And the second set starts at 7 o'clock, and Ptarmigan's becomes a 21 plus. Only. So that's something new for us this year. We've never done. And then on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, Adam Ezra Band is coming. Yeah. So really, really excited to have them. So 3 big concerts up at Attitash this year. We're really excited about that. And
now these are going to be big.
Yeah, they are big. They're a lot of fun. You know, the first one was with a Bon Jovi tribute band. It's called Wanted DOA. They were a lot of fun. Tom Brady, of course, was playing on the TV, so we had the bands going on, the band playing while the Patriots, I think, were dismantling the Titans at the time. But so once that game was over or out of reach, the band really got going and did a great job. So a lot of fun.
Can you get tickets ahead of time, or is it like
free.
You just have?
It's totally free.
What?
So the fireworks show we did for families, you know, and the idea there is at like 6:30 you get to go see the fireworks show, and then families, you know, I have 2 small kids. I would go home at that point because I would have dinner and then go out. But in the evening hours, you know, it's for those that are over 21 looking to have a good time. And yeah, we're really excited about it. It's been a great teamwork with Bud Light.
Awesome. Well, now I can talk.
Now
you're done. No, I'm just kidding. Well, that's fantastic. Where can they find more information?
You can find more on that one on attitash.com, and it's on the event calendar. And like I said, there's 2 more coming up. So it's February 17th and then March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
So great skiing. Awesome conditions at both resorts right now, and the full entertainment.
I mean, snowmaking is going to continue over at Attitash. You know, we're going to continue making some more snow. I know Tim's Trauma is on everybody's wish list there. You know, it's been a roller coaster of a year. It's been really tough to kind of keep up with Mother Nature and how she's working.
Well, here in the Northeast, we're used to that. We're used to that, and the groomers, the snowmakers, always come through. So they're going to make the best conditions possible, and you can always get out. If you're up here for the weekend, don't let that stop you. And there's tons to do at all the resorts.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you said it. you know, this area has some of the oldest ski resorts in the country. You know, Cranmore's 80 years old. King Pine is
Yeah.
up there. Shawnee is
80. I think they're 82.
82.
Yeah.
You know, Wildcat, we just celebrated our 60th anniversary last weekend, which was a lot of fun. You know, and it.
You have like the best job. You get to like plan all the parties and all these great,
Yeah,
you know,
I've been
like
an events director for pretty
Yeah.
much my entire career. That's how I started. I started with the X Games at Mount Snow back in 2000.
No way.
It was a really a great time, and you know, that's sort of stuff that I want to bring up to this valley up here is big time stuff, because you know, all the ski resorts around here are fantastic. They all do a great job. Families come to this town of North Conway. I mean, it's really cool that USA Today kind of gave North Conway that #1 ski town, because in my opinion, yeah, there's a lot of big towns out there in the West, but you know, this place here, a lot of people pumping through, and then the summertime is fantastic. You know, you have
and foliage and the four
season.
Yeah.
It really, that's why my family chose to move up here, is because we lived in Vermont. My wife and I met there for 10 years, and then we had the opportunity to go out to the Midwest for a little while, and then we came back. And North Conway, we were here for one summer, and we hadn't made that decision yet. And our youngest boy at the time was 2.5, and he just absolutely fell in love with this place.
Good.
So,
and now you've got 2.
now we have 2. Yeah, we went to Storyland for his
great.
3rd birthday. We kind of gave him because my wife was pregnant, and then the next morning his baby brother was born. So we have 2 children that are practically exactly 3 years apart. They're
That is
back to
crazy.
back birthdays. So,
Wow.
Yeah, Ronan is at home, and we're gonna go to Wildcat this afternoon. He's 4
Great.
years old, and he's
And that's
ripping down
another perk to
Wildcat.
the job, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
your
oh,
kids
yeah,
ripping it up.
that's kind of you know, I started skiing when I was in college, and these kids, he's
it's
4,
amazing,
and
yeah.
he's gonna be ripping
It's a
past me
different
by the time he's
adult
7.
learners to kid learners, and that's another thing that the Valley's great about, is about getting kids on the slopes, becoming lifetime skiers. And I want your insider scoop though, both resorts, where would you head today?
Where would I go today? Well, I'm going to Wildcat because our kids are in the Wildcat program. If I was skiing today, I would probably I'd head to Attitash, honestly, if I wasn't going to go up to Wildcat with the 2 kids. You know, Attitash is really has a lot of steeps to it, and
it does.
I'm somebody who
Classic
I
New
like
England,
to. I ski fast. I enjoy skiing fast. I'm not a racer, but that's just kind of my mentality.
Yeah.
I tend to do a lot of things as hard as I possibly can,
Right.
and skiing is one of them. So
Now, are you Bear Notch or Bear Peak or Attitash side? Which do you prefer?
I go back and
Yeah?
forth.
Okay.
What I typically at Attitash, what I'll do is I'll go off the Yankee, and I'll make 5 or 6 laps on that to warm up, because it's you know, you get a lot of blues there. Then I'll take a lap up to the summit, take one long run. Either Whitehorse just got open with some new snowmaking, so Upper Tarm to, you know, down that way. Make one more lap to the summit, and then I'll go over to Bear, and I'll do Bear Peak. Usually Illusion and an Avenger.
So you make the rounds.
Yeah, I make the rounds. I kind of missed the park scene.
Yeah,
I kind of was like,
I had big visions of that as well, and I'm like, yeah, it looks painful now.
Yeah, I went off one jump. I did jumps for a while. I could never get the rail thing down,
Right.
and I hit one jump, and I broke my hairline fracture in my leg, and that's the only thing I've ever broken in my life. And I wasn't really on crutches or anything like that. It was really small.
Right,
yeah,
right.
knock on wood. Exactly. I'll probably go out today.
And
you see me on
Jinx
crutches next
Beetlejuice,
week.
we got you covered.
So,
Excellent. Well, so you're heading up to Wildcat. So, folks, if you can catch them, and the kids, they'll be up at Wildcat today, but lots going on at both resorts.
Yeah,
You can find out more
absolutely.
information. What's the easiest way to do that?
So attitash.com or skiwildcat.com, of course, will get you all the information. And I want to give one last plug.
Yeah,
So
go
we
for
found out yesterday that Alice Mayweather
I heard that.
got onto the U.S. ski team, and Alice is a she grew up skiing in the area. She was on the Attitash race team for a long time,
Right.
and then she
Oh,
went actually
cool.
down south to
Isn't that
go to
amazing?
school. It's awesome, and kudos to Alice. We're honored
Yeah.
at Attitash to sponsor her. Actually, we're a
Cool.
helmet sponsor, which is kind of neat.
Oh my
So,
gosh,
yeah.
so we're going to be seeing you guys at the
Yeah,
Olympics.
we could potentially see her on TV.
Wow.
I'm excited to see that. You know, it's really cool to see Olympians coming out of the area for racing, because this area has a lot of great background here. So.
Awesome. Well, very good things happening. And yes, congrats to Alice for being named to the U.S. ski team just yesterday, I think, or a day
Yeah,
before.
I think she got announced. I think we got word about it on Friday. Friday
yeah.
evening.
You guys probably had the inside scoop, I imagine.
I think all of
I
us
think
found
I saw-
out really quickly
I
because
think
it
Dave
was.
Gregory. I found out from Dave.
Marty Bash actually sent us an article, and the coach from the Attitash race team was like, it was simultaneously, and then
cool.
John Lowell, who's our GM at Attitash, had sent it to me,
Yeah.
and I had already seen it like 3
Nice.
times. I'm
That's
like,
big
yeah.
news,
So it just
though.
kind of really went around really fast, and
Awesome.
a lot of fun. It's great to see. I'm excited about the Olympics. It's always such a cool thing to see every 4 years and stuff. So.
Absolutely. All right. Well, Greg, thank you so much.
Thanks
Lots
for
of
having me.
information there.
Yeah.
So attitash.com, skiwildcat.com. We're going to be having a lot of fun at both resorts. And, of course, the après and the at night
The Attitash After
activities.
Dark.
After
yeah.
dark.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
so you can
going
find
on.
out more information at the website as well, attitash.com. All right. Thanks again.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with more here on White Mountains Today.